This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builder, and today is Monday, November 1st, 2021. We're in a new month, and lots happening in the market today. Pretty exciting day for a first day. So let's get into it and take a look at what's going on. So looking at the market, you can see here the Dow Jones closed up 0.25%, NASDAQ up over 0.5%, and S&P 500 up just around 20%. So it was definitely an up day across the board. You can see here, though, the techs were a little bit, our FANG stocks were suffering just a little bit. But Facebook was doing well, and Tesla, my goodness, just rocks it again. So wait till we look at this chart. Just blows my mind, but it just keeps on going up. So, but that's okay. A lot of money pouring into that sector in that area. So Tesla is just killing it. One of the things too we'll talk about with Tesla as well is possible split rumors. So the rumors are really driving, I think, that price up. And so who knows where they're going to go? 1,200, 1,500 by the time if there is a split. Hard to say, but it's going crazy right now. So just be careful out there. If you are in that you're making sure that you are ready to lock in your profits if it starts to change. But looking at the rest of the world, you can see that the world heat map here, that there's a lot of green across the board. So things are nice and healthy overall. But China, even China is pretty well green. So looking at that today, is turnaround Tuesday just another solid day, or do we actually have a pullback a little bit of some of these other stocks that just skyrocketed? Hard to say. Just be careful out there, but let's get into the rest of it and see what's going on for tomorrow. So looking at the scanner, ABVC was our top today. I did not trade this one or Grail. I was looking at Grail, but it's just too small for me to grab a hold of. NAIP, I did grab a little piece of that one, and that was pretty much it. And then there's a few others in there, but in the mix. But let's look at a couple of these and see. So NAIP, you see it started at 37, peaked out 60, 23. So there's just a little bit of dip. This, hit my scanner late. I wasn't watching it and missed it at the first part, but luckily gave us another pullback here at 52, and a right up to that 60, 23, and then pull back again to 53, back up to 56. So I like this for tomorrow. I'm going to look and see if we get some more play on this tomorrow. So this is on our short list. So the other one is BKKT. So this was a multi-day trade. And so as you can see here, it did give us another opportunity to trade this. Had a little bit of a pullback from Friday down to 37.77 and right up to 50.80. So a nice ride. You can see, though, we got a big retracement at the end of the day. It just kind of dropped off. So if you didn't catch this first run here, it was pretty much done. Now we're back down to the 100. You can see that it had support at 100 back here in October as well. Does that hold and bounce off of here, or is it done? Well, here's my channel here, and it's outside that. So it's not below the 200 yet, but it is outside the channel here. So I'm going to be watching this because I don't really see any support really clear back down here where the breakout happened. So I'm a little nervous that this one might be done, but we'll watch it in the morning to see what happens, see if we get another day out of it. VRAR, so this one, you see here that though this one, kind of pretty much was flat today. So not a lot of action on this one. We'll see if we get more out of it. Really, the spike up to 660 is what I was looking to see if we could run that back up there. We're above all the moving averages, so maybe we'll get a chance. But right now, it's kind of flat today. So we'll give it another day and see how we do. EQOS 1056 is the high back here in October. We started to have a little run up here, but we pulled back after this 749. We pulled back, and we're right here in this wedge. So I'm really kind of looking to see, do we break up tomorrow or do we break down out of this? So that'll kind of determine whether this is a done deal, or if we can pop back up here, at least to 749, maybe break out again. So just something to watch for tomorrow. BITO, so this is our our Bitcoin ETF. So see here that we had this big long pullback from our trend line here at 40.72. Found support here at 30, just under 39, and rally back up to 39.52. Trying to get back above these moving averages. So we'll see if we can do that. Right now, still a little bit weak until we get above those. And we got to really break out above this trend line to really kind of ramp this this one up. Bitcoin, you see here, had a double bottom right here, just a slight one on a smaller time frame chart. So we can't put a lot on it, but it did bounce. So looking for a continuation above 61,500. If we're going to rally back up here, you can see we're just under the 200 on this 15-minute chart. So just something to keep an eye on if you're in Bitcoin or wanting to get back in. Earnings. So I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be our big earnings days. I did look at these, the ones for today. The only one that I'm looking at for tomorrow morning is this CHGG. Looking at that after hours, and I'll get in the chart here. I think this is going to pull back a lot. And so looking for a pullback dip scenario to get in. So you can see here, CHGG, looking back here at April, is our major support line down here around 25. I don't think it will get there, but we have this big breakup candle right here and back here in May. If you look across, we kind of made this climb up to a high, and then we've kind of pulled right back down, right? Some people might say there's a head and shoulders in here. We pulled right down, and this was kind of our break line right here at 62.76 at the top of this candle, right? And so my thought is I know we're breaking down after hours. I looked at it and I can see my guess is 41.51 should find support, which is at the base of this breakup candle. So that's what I'm shooting for support for a bounce off of that and ride this up a little bit. Does it stay flat from here? Does it bounce down to our trend line down here at 35.34? If it gets below that, definitely get out because that means we're going a lot lower. But that's kind of what I'm looking for in the morning. So that's going to be right out of the get-go, a morning trade. Microsoft kind of flat today, so just looking at it to try to get back up and break that resistance. Apple had a pullback today, so I thought for sure that was going to pull back the market quite a bit. It did not. We'll see what it does. It holds up here, but a lot of that had to do with the Apple really pulled back, hit the 50, bounced off of it, tried to rally back up here, to above resistance, and where we had resistance here and back here. But it didn't quite make it. So we'll see if we can get a rally back out of Apple. Looking at Tdoc. Tdoc's flat in this channel, looking for it to break up against about of our resistance here. Now at a pullback here off of our trend line and got support here on our support line. So now we're just looking to see if this can bounce off of here. If it gets weak and pulls down, it'll be off of our list. Align. It pulled back here onto our support line, rallied back up, found resistance. It rallied again, hit that resistance line. So it's hovering right underneath that new high here, all-time high. So we'll see if it can reach that. We do have, 661, 667 is where we have our new trend line. So if we can break through here, we have some new highs to go to, but I'm not sure if it's going to make it. So something we're got to watch for. Tesla. This chart is just amazing. It just killed it. And you see that, we talked about this last week too. We kind of stair-stepped up here until we hit here, and then we kind of went parabolic, pulled back a little bit. And then we've just been kind of just going, rallying right up to 1200. So just killing that 1000 mark and the 900. We were 300 over, just in a few days over, the all-time highs. So just an amazing run here. Are we gonna have a pullback? I don't know. We have gaps to fill. Are we gonna fill those gaps? I don't know. If the news is right and they're gonna do a split, Tesla last time just had this huge rally and just killed it until it split, and then look at it, it's ran right back up to the same level again, and then some. So just an amazing run with Tesla. I'd be real careful with it right now. But, I don't know if I'd say short it yet, but I'm looking for an opportunity here So we'll kind of watch the price action. Got to see it kind of settle out here at the top like it did here. So we got a little bit of a pullback opportunity right now. It's just there hasn't been any stop in it. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. Nvidia, up here under this resistance in our trend line. So it's got to break over that 260, but still running strong, just killer. AVGO, Broadcom is kind of consolidating here still. This one, if it consolidates here, it doesn't really make a move. I might take it off my list here. Just have too many that I can spend my time on. And that's one's not moving. The same goes for Moderna, mRNA. You see here, we talked about this holding this line and trying to break up over the 50. It did not. It's kind of failing us back down to 100. So on our support line that we have right here, but if it breaks that, I'm going to take it off my list because I'd rather have some others on there. U.S. bonds flat, so that's good for the market and for us. The dollar is kind of consolidating here, so that's good for us as well. Looking at the VIX is down here flat through this channel. As long as it stays under this 18 level or the 1761 level I got here for resistance, that'll help us to continue to climb higher. You can see here we're not at the all-time highs, 461.42. We pulled back here, found support, rallied back up and right underneath that resistance line that we had before. So looking forward to break above that and continue to rally up. Triple Qs, look at this, 387.43. So we just continue to make new highs here and just kind of grind right up here. So we'll see where it can go. 398 I have up here. Do we reach that at the end of the week here? Hard to say, but the triple Qs is just killing it. Semiconductors, again, right here, sitting right here, 276.69, and the day close right now is 276.78. So that is a winner. So look at this nice rally. This is V-shaped recovery, and we've had two V-shaped recoveries right now and new highs. So semiconductors is just killing it. IWM, look at this chart. Just today was just amazing. See, it broke out of that our trend line right here and just rocketed. So we're at 233.96. So just broke all these old past highs here we had. So just IWM is just killing it on our charts here. So what a day. Financials consolidating flat above the 10. So not much to say there. Gold just continues to stay below our trend lines here, just below that 200. So maybe one of these days they'll break out. Thought it was, we had our little wedge here. You see, we're kind of where it kind of consolidated, kind of bounced off of all of our support lines. Thought it was going to break out here and then go up. So far it hasn't. It kind of almost broke back down into this channel, which it can do, but looking forward to break out to actually move up higher. Silver, continues to fill the breakout as well. Got to pull back on silver. If you look at Bitcoin, we talked about Bitcoin, so it's just kind of consolidating here. You can see almost you got a little wedge here started. So we've got to get above the 64 level I got here on the support line to start rallying back up here. We also have some resistance here at 67. Our support line is clear down here at this 49,000. So if we have a pull down here, I would definitely be going long on this. But I have my lines there, so we just got to watch it and see when it's ready to make a move. Ethereum's consolidating as well in this little channel we have. And so is Shiba. Shiba's consolidating. So I scalped a little bit of Shiba, but just not enough movement on this weekend to really do a lot. So a couple $100, not really worth my time. So I just stopped. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Got a short list for tomorrow. Watch the scanner in the morning as well, because we'll get new ones on the scanner tomorrow, and see if we can continue to move this this market higher, and see if we can see these bull runs. Also, watch out. The Feds are going to be talking on Wednesday. If interest rates, if they're going to taper off what they're doing as far as money wise, we could see the market react to that. So just be careful on Wednesday. In the meantime, stay safe. Have a great night, and we will talk tomorrow night.